Greetings and salutations, everyone. Here we have Toast, which is a POS system and company, which is point of sale. We check out their profile. They're considered software and IT. It's a cloud-based, all-in-one digital technology platform, purpose-built for entire restaurant community. So if you're someone that frequents going out, restaurants, bars, etc., 9 times out of 10, you have paid through Toast. And some restaurants got the handhelds and you tap and all that other shit and they hand it to you and all that good stuff. So I do have my iPad pulled up next to me. Shout out to my cousin. He put me on with Toast. And the first share I bought was January 27th, 2022. Bought one share, 1971. As we can see here, as of yesterday, it closed at $45.94. So I bought a shit ton of shares in 2022. I bought just 5 shares in 2023. And God damn it. Oh, here we go. 2024, I sold 27 shares at $23.44. So let's pull up the calculator and show how sad I am. So 27 shares. So overall, I made a $62.27 profit on Toast. So at going back to 2024. Once again, this is for educational purposes only. And consult the proper parties, accountants, if you want any help in how to invest. So, April 2nd, 24, 27 shares times 23.44. So that's $632 worth of shares. So, doing that math on today, 27 times 45. Oh shit. 27 times 45.94. It's $1,200. So I would have doubled my damn money almost if I had been patient. And that's one of the biggest lessons in investing is patience. If you watch Earn Your Leisure, Ian and them, Rashad, Troy, damn, I don't know why this is escaping me, but Market Mondays, and Ian always says hold for 10, 15, 20, 30 years, but obviously you want to invest in good companies. So here I have 2 lines. And this space right here would be called a gap up, meaning it gapped completely up from the previous day. So this was May 8th this year. It closed at 36.65, and then it opened at 39.84. So it gapped up $3 and some change, and has since been on a good tear. I took notes on this July 18th, and it was at 46.52. So 46.52, and August 6th, it closed at 45. So it's down, but here we have our choppiness, indecision. And then it was a good day volume-wise. Last time it's been close to that high was May 13th, which is almost 3 months ago. So with Toast, I think that, so here goes the red line. I think this is kind of where I sold. I know there's just some line that I have put in there. So one of the ways that I haven't mastered yet is that you can do your own homework on what a good successful company is the balance sheet. And like Earn Your Leisure and them say, assets over liabilities. So in my studies, it's a good video on YouTube, and a person uses Yahoo Finance to do this. But I believe you divide the liabilities by the assets, and anything over, I think, 2. I could be wrong. So once again, consult the proper parties, do your own homework. But that is a signal of a good company to invest in. And obviously you want to see them make more money than they've made in the previous years. So you go back to 2019, their total assets were $305.74 million. And then as of last December closing day of the year, $2.41 billion. So at the very least, it's safe to say they've been making more money and been improving. So that's one of the ways that you can tell if a company is a good company to invest in. And obviously you look at the chart and see where they were a year ago, 2 years ago, and has the price been increasing since then. And as we can see, on November 7th, 2024, it closed at 32.67 and then gapped all the way up to here on 38 to 38.39, and it's kind of been doing well ever since. Dipped down below here and is where we have it today. So this line has become support since the gap up on May 9th, and it pretty much hasn't been there ever since. So this right here could possibly be the new support line, because it's been around there. This is the day chart. We go to the hour chart. So it bounces down there and pretty much still stays above. As we can see, that's why it's called resistance, because this is where it is. Support. This is where it comes down and it doesn't break past this line. So for me, if I had stayed in around the $19 to $23 range to what it is now, I would have been looking pretty goddamn good. So Toast, I believe, is a good company to invest in. And if you don't have tons of money, you can start here. And that's another thing about investing. Like, you can start with, I'm on Webull, and you can start with $5. Like some companies such as SPY or ETFs, stocks. That shit is it closed at $632.78. I put in $5, $10, $20, $30, $50, $100 at a time, and your money grows. And that's the most important part about the stock market, is one, being patient and trusting your homework, and then trusting your investing expertise. I have never paid anyone to do this for me. I have learned and succeeded on my own. And like I said, I made out pretty well. As far as options go, which is a whole nother story that I'm trying to learn, and a great way to really make some money. I'm still trying to master that. I can comfortably say, on a scale of 1 to 10, my regular stock buying expertise, I would say, is 6 or 7 range. Like, I feel like I definitely understand and know the basics to be able to make some good dollars in the long run. So, coming up on 10 minutes again. Mostly was just speaking about Toast here, so I'll go back to Toast and I am kind of pissed that I sold it when I did. I had almost 30 fucking shares. And if we go back, oh, it doesn't look like they paid dividends because it would show it on the chart. Yeah, so some things you want to check, like the order flow. This will tell you like the heavy sells and the heavy buys. And you can go over to analysis. And of course you got your top stock experts with this information being provided here. So 42.8%, 0.86% is saying this is in a buy zone, and based on 28 analysts, and this is in a hold zone. So that means that they are suggesting that it has a lot more room to grow. And key stat, so market cap means what a company would sell for or what it's worth. So if they sold Toast today, it will run for possibly 26.6 billion. And market cap is a good thing to check out as well to see if a company's worth. So go out on the close. Let's go check out Apple. 3.6 trillion. Obviously, if you're above the age of 16, you know something about Apple. We looked at it, see how it's consolidating. No, we're still on the hour chart here. Going back to the day chart. And yeah, so more lessons, more learning. We're coming up on 12 minutes here. So I'm going to end this one. And we're just going to keep on grinding, man. Peace, love, and blessings.